What's up, everybody? It's Rich Pentany, BXP Realty, and guess what? It's Thirsty Thursdays. It's been a long week. I don't know where you guys are, either getting some snow, but down here in Atlanta, we're getting some rain. So I figure, been working from home all day, time to have a drink and get ready for the weekend. That I'm sure will be just as busy as the last. Cheers. All right, so let's go ahead and jump right into it. I got a lot to cover today. I'm actually going to cover two zip codes. I'm going to go back to 30004, which is the Milton Alpharetta area. Then I'm also going to cover 30041, which is the west side of Lake Lanier, which has been a pretty up and coming area and booming the last 2 years. Is actually the most sought after county. Forsyth County is the most sought after county in the state of Georgia. Fantastic schools. Want more information on the county? There's a lot of great things happening in the county here. I'm a bit biased because I do live in Forsyth County. But hey. All right. So here's what we have. In 3004 Milton Alpharetta area, we've had 9 go active in the last 7 days. Also had 9 go under contract. So 9 came on and 9 went pending. We've had 2 that are coming soon for the next few days. So we should see those hopefully pop up maybe tomorrow, over the weekend. 1 expired. Of the 9 that are coming active, their average price is about $960,000. And then also looking at that, we got 65 homes active in the pool within the zip code of 3004. So Milton Alpharetta area, you've got roughly 65 homes, and that's all of them. That's from 0 up to $14 million. 65. That's all we have. Again, 9 came on, 9 came off. With our average run rate, we've got about 7 days of supply. So still a super hot market for sellers. Need to be very strategic. Very, very strategic as a buyer. If you plan on selling and buying, you need to have a plan in place. Lots going on there. I have seen a few homes that have been definitely painted and walked away and a hefty price tag on. Not saying that they've been super marked up. It is a crazy market right now, so they do reflect that. Just know that you need to do your due diligence. Don't forgo your due diligence. Do your home inspections. Do your homework of the area. Last thing you want to do is really end up with a very expensive headache. So looking at Cumming area, so 30041, Forsyth County. This has only 47 homes available in the FMLS, again, throughout the whole range. 16 have come active this week. 9 went under contract, so just less half. We got 16 that closed and 2 coming soon. So a little more activity there as well, having a few more come into the pool. Average price point for this week was $596,000. And again, 7 days of a run rate before we actually run out of homes. So pretty interesting times. Again, really, really interesting. A lot of activity happening up by the lake. A lot of new home builds happening in the area of Matt, which is north of 20. Really kind of building up, going towards the Dawsonville area. So if you have any questions, looking for some new homes, I do know a cool builder, Joe Giordano. I know you're out there probably listening. You want to join my show. Love to talk about the homes you're building up there in Cumming. So I'm giving you the shout out. All right, so I want to share my screen here for a second and want to go into something I find really interesting right now. So what I'm looking at here is, and this graph can get a little eyesore. So if your eyes are starting to glaze over, no worries, right? Let's just kind of look at this holistically of, hey, Rich is putting out numbers, but what do they really mean to me? Where do we really stand? This red line is actually the Milton Alpharetta area. Very pristine. It has a significant increase, 21.7% increase over a prior year. As you can see, if you want to look back 5 years here, your whole average price was $366,000. Average home price today, $768. So $400,000 increase over a 5-year period. Can't beat that. That's not bad at all. In the Forsyth County, a little bit lower, but still not bad at all. Okay, so today average home price $516,000. Again, started a little bit lower at $344,000. So you're still seeing an increase, not as sharp as North Fulton, but it is doing well. Now, this blue line down here is actually could be your trend of what is happening throughout the whole entire FMLS, all right? So think of this as the market where you have more alpha with Cumming and you have more alpha again with the Milton Alpharetta area, okay? So you still seeing a quicker market, right? It's moving a lot faster than just the typical market there. So trends are very positive. But one thing that I find really interesting, if you look at this, and this is, I think, due to a little bit of seasonality, and I'm just going to pull one of these off here for a second, make a little more sense, clean it up. Yeah, so what are we looking at here, right? We're looking at the seasonality of the actual real estate market over the last 5 years. These peaks here are obviously the summer months, spring, summer months, when it's very, very busy and the selling activity is happening. These lower months are January, right? And as you can see, you're always busy in the summertime, cool in the wintertime, right? So you can see it happening. But I want to point this out. 2020, we had a huge spike in August, right? We went really dormant towards the end of March, April, right? We didn't know what was going to happen. The world was coming to an end. Everyone's running, getting toilet paper and cleaning supplies, and Miller Lite, right? That's what you did. Obviously, we realized that wasn't the case by May here in Georgia, and we skyrocketed up, right? But as you can see in 2021, even though there is a huge, huge demand for homes, we didn't have the same amount of closing sales, right? How many sales do we actually close in both North Fulton and in the Forsyth County? But I see this, right, and go, all right, wow, we've almost beat out the floor. We broke the support barriers here of looking at homes closed, right? So homes closed in January. In South Forsyth, 67 homes. And then in Alpharetta Milton, only 51 homes for the month of January. Yes, it's the holidays. Yes, there's a lot going on. So could it just be that, and obviously we didn't have the huge increase back in July as well. So what does that say? Well, Rich, what does that mean to me, right? There's not many closings. Is this the turning point? No, I don't think that at all. I think we just don't have any homes to sell. And, well, why do you say that? Because I think this part comes into play, right? So I want to show you the showings to actually pending. Now, what does this mean? This graph is showing you how many showings per pending opportunity. So that's saying a home went live on the market, they accepted an offer and went under contract, okay? Now, did they close? We can go into those numbers as well, but I want to show this because this is really the first initial contract of how many showings they have. After you go back on the market, it becomes a little bit skewed because the home's been on the market a little bit longer. So if we look at this in the month of January, per listing in Milton Alpharetta, you had 47 people seeing that house, walking that house. In Forsyth County, well, in 30041, you had 33 people walking per listing, per into your home. You went live, Garrett, you should have roughly 47 people respectively in Alpharetta and 33 respectively in Forsyth County. What does that mean? Well, that really is showing us that there's buyers out there, right? The demand's still there. Because last month we had some closings come off a little bit, it's still, the buying power is still there, and it's very strong. Biggest thing I want to, last takeaway, you need to be strategic. Be strategic on what you're doing. If you're looking to sell your home and you're ready to move, you're ready to downgrade, you're ready to upgrade, have a plan in place. Reach out to a good real estate agent. Not going to say anybody, but I think I know one. Reach out to an agent. Have a plan in place. Talk about what plan A, plan B, what is plan C, right? Because the last thing you want to do is sell your home in 3 days and not have a place to go. We have great mortgage specialists to work with to make sure that you're able to go out and make your offers competitive. So those are options that we have available. If you have any questions, give me a shout, PM me, DM me, give me, my phone number is on there. Let me know. I'm here for you guys. So just want to make sure you guys are up in the speed of what's going on out there. So we can help you guys out. Again, appreciate everybody watching. Take care.